Hello everyone, I'm sorry about that. I already tried doing this once, and every now and then I've got to clean my files out because even if I delete a picture or something, it I keep forgetting that it's like backed up in my files. So I was doing this a little bit ago, and it quit, and I didn't know it quit, and I was sitting here talking forever before I realized it wasn't even running. So, gotta do a do-over. Well, I tell you what, when I first started doing this last November 2018, we had slow internet. I mean, horribly slow. We just couldn't afford anything else, really. And then it would take like 4 to 6 hours to upload a darn video. And it would always like cut off, and it was doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Well, finally we were able to get, high-speed internet, and it's helped a lot. But I've learned a lot of things too about filming, recording. I don't I know you can record, through YouTube and then send it on to them, but you can record using just your camera and your internal storage. Just it'll go to your gallery, and then you press on it in your gallery, and then it gives you options, and you can upload it from YouTube there. It's a little bit slower that way, but if YouTube's acting up, it can mess your recording up too sometimes. And you have to have the internet on. See, I turn my airplane mode on so I don't get calls coming in, notifications. They're so pesky, and if I get a call, it will cut my video off. I mean, it'll stop. And when I press to get the call information off, when I press it, it cuts my video off. So I have to do it over. So if you press airplane mode, nothing's going to come through. Nothing. And then I just turn airplane mode off before I upload it. And so the internet's on. So the Wi-Fi's on. But like I said, it takes a little bit longer to upload using it through your gallery like that, but it's worth it to me. It just seems too aggravating sometimes doing it through the YouTube way. And you don't have to have Wi-Fi anywhere if you use just your camera and put it in your gallery like that. You don't have to have Wi-Fi, but if you use the YouTube way, you would have to have a Wi-Fi somewhere. So if you go somewhere like driving down the road, you definitely would want to do it the way I do, because you're going to hit some dead spots and everything, with Wi-Fi. And it doesn't use any data that way as far as mobile data. Well, I can't remember everything I said now on the first one, but I know I was talking about Logan having a appointment with a cardiologist Monday because he's got a high heart rate, but we're wondering if maybe his heart rate is high because he's in so much pain. I have a high heart rate, and I have to take medicine. I'm supposed to twice a day, but sometimes I forget the second dose. But mine, I don't take anything really for blood pressure, but this that I take for my heart rate has a diuretic in it to get the fluid from around your heart. If there's a lot of fluid build up around your heart, it will cause it to beat faster. So it gets the fluid from around there, which brings my blood pressure down anyway. So I don't have to have another pill for blood pressure. But I was saying, when we went to Kroger's the other day, they had one of those machines, you sit down and put your arm in the thing. And mine was like 118/88 or something. It said that wasn't that bad, and my heart rate was only 65, I think, or 62. and that's good. But mine used to stay over 100 all the time. And we thought it was just because I get nervous, you know, my blood pressure goes up when I go to the doctor. I can't help it, I just get nervous. But, so they usually do it and then have to check it again after I've sat there for a while. But we thought it was because I got nervous going to the doctor, but when they had me check, I finally got my own blood pressure monitor thing and was checking it every day, and my heart rate was high every day anyway. So I don't think they ever sent me to a cardiologist, so they just put me on that medicine. I don't know why they have to send Logan to one, really. It's just so hard for him to get around right now, you know. So he'll be going Tuesday to the orthopedic clinic thing to see a doctor for that, for his legs. So it looks like another busy week next week. I don't know if I have any appointments. I know I got one the 23rd, but I don't know if I have anything else going on. So I think we're just gonna chill this weekend and relax. Get some rest. Let's look at the sky. Let's do a sky check. You see a little blue sky over there. A little bit on over there. It's mostly cloudy, kind of overcast the rest of the area. I'm hoping that this blue is coming this way. But I don't think so. You can tell looking everywhere else, it's just really overcast. You can't see the sun through the tree today. Let's turn it this way for a while. I need to check periodically to see if this thing's running. I didn't think about it cutting off like that. I don't know what, let's see. I didn't put anything out, but yeah, last night I fixed that. If y'all saw the video of my daughter Jackie sent us some stuff. She sent some of this mix. It's called hayashi rice. It's really a gravy mix. There's no rice in it. You make your own rice. I don't know why it says hayashi rice, but I guess the dish that you make with it is called hayashi rice. You're supposed to fix it with slices of beef, like a stir fry with onions, and then you make this gravy, and then you put it over rice. But I didn't have any beef, and I don't eat much beef at all. It's hard to digest and everything. I can eat ground beef if I want to, but the fat's a little bit higher in it. But I just took some ground turkey, and I didn't have any onion, and I don't eat much fresh onion anyway. But I put an onion soup mix in it, and then a little bit of seasonings, and you put water in it, however much it says. And then these are in like a cake. There's 2 cakes that are square, and they're divided into 4 smaller pieces, and you break them. I used 4 of them. I used half of it. You break them into 4 squares, and then you put them in it after it's come to a boil, and then they just melt. They melt and they turn into gravy. And so usually it says you put it over rice. Well, I took some jasmine rice that I cooked, and I just mixed it in there in a can of carrots, and y'all, it was delicious. And we got enough for another meal, but I don't like to have the same thing 2 days in a row. So we're gonna have it tomorrow, and I don't really know what we're gonna have today. Probably just something out of the freezer. But yes, I actually cooked yesterday. instead of just fixing something frozen. But yes, it's delicious. Thanks so much, Jackie. We got enough for another meal that I made, and we got enough to make another batch of it sometime. I like Japanese foods and things and snacks. One time, it's been quite a while back, but it's in my playlist, I'm sure. Lisa from Lisa's Paradise sent Logan a assorted Japanese snacks one time, and it was a bunch of them, and that was so nice of her. And Logan was so excited, and we did a snack review. But I think at that time he was doing it like I would do my show, and then he would do his at the end, and it got too long. So we started letting him just do his own, separate show on my channel. Though he wants it to be that way, and that's fine. If he ever wants to start his own channel, that's great too. But he feels comfortable. He likes doing it with me, and I help him the best I can without being on the screen or anything really much. Or I just let him do his thing, and I don't know. He might be able to do it today. I haven't. That's why I haven't said. If I just leave it up to him, if he can do it. He wanted to do it today, and but he's not up yet, and I'll see how he feels. But we got everything we need for it, and everything is just if he feels like doing it. But yeah, we tried all those Japanese snacks, and Logan did his thing, and they were really good. Very interesting too. We like stuff from other countries, like Canada would be an interesting place to try there. I understand a lot of their snacks are really good, and they're like more natural and things. They don't allow certain things in their foods up there that we have down here, and so it's all really good stuff. But yeah, I would like to. I know he's very interested in stuff from other countries too. But so I don't know what we're fixing tonight. We'll fix something good. I've been wanting to fix that. Oh, what is this chair doing this? There it goes. It's locked somehow. My chair won't recline. I don't know what's wrong with it. There it goes. I guess you gotta have it assorted. I see now. You gotta have it. I'm talking to myself. That way I always have somebody to talk to. Y'all can't tell that I like to talk though. Well, I'm going to give y'all a few moments of relaxing time. I hope the birds, I don't know where the train is. I heard it a little bit earlier. Of course, when I was recording the first time. But usually you still hear it out here by now, but you never know. So let's relax for a few minutes. I gotta get a little more coffee. Hello everyone, I'm back. Getting me a refill. Kitty's playful this morning. It's hard to walk in there. She's around my feet all the time. Bless her heart. She's a good cat, and she's growing. Her fur's getting thicker too, I guess for winter. She's a mess though, I'll tell you that. What's everybody gonna get into this weekend? Like I said, we're just gonna hang out here because we really can't spend any money and everybody's hurting. Joy's feeling better though. Thought Kitty was in the window, but she wasn't. I walked down there earlier this morning and looked at the stump flowers. There was already about 3 bees on it out there moving around, flower to flower. Well, I never thought it would have turned out to be such a beautiful plant. I never thought it would grow that tall either. I mean, it's at least 5 foot tall. Really bright colors too of the flowers. What is this? Boy, I think that was I don't think y'all could see it, but that was a huge butterfly. Never seen one glide like that. It's pretty wild looking. I love butterflies, but you just don't see that many of them anymore. Or you don't see many honeybees, and that's not good. Honeybees keep this world going, basically. They keep everything growing. But I'll see little butterflies, the ones that fly real fast, and just some of the little like yellow and white ones that flitter around, but you don't see many bigger butterflies. I saw one monarch that I tried to get on film, I think it was yesterday or the day before, and that's the first one I've seen all summer and stuff. I didn't see any of them. And I don't know what that one was I just saw, but it was too far away for me to tell. I don't know what I'll do today. I'll just see how the day goes. I've got a few ideas, but I've got to be, have the right motivation and be in the right frame of mind to do a certain type of video, or, I don't just do them, if I'm not feeling up to it, I'm better off not doing it. It won't be as good. So certain things like tablet time is always real funny. I have to be in the mood to laugh and, be funny. for that. I was also thinking about maybe bringing back, just for maybe one show or something and see how it goes, bringing back Who Is This? That's where I would get, Joy and I would get either a baby picture or the youngest picture we could find of a celebrity, and then I would give like a hint as to who it is, and then you guess in the comments who you think it is, and then the next show that I had, I would show the adult version of them and tell you who it was. I did that for a long time. Everybody used to like that. And I did tablet time, and I just did one a while back. But everybody likes that too. I've done a bunch of different things, I've tried to see if they'd work, or if they get popular, I continue to do them. If you watch some of my early shows, they were real long. They got to be where they were real long because I had too many segments that I did instead of splitting it up. It was hard for me to do them for an hour, or something, or close to 45 minutes. So. I thought that was a floater, but it was actually a little bug, I think. It's hard to tell the difference between a floater and like a gnat or something. I've got floaters in both of my eyes. They drive me crazy. Well, I think I hear Joy stirring in there, so I'm going to go see how she's doing. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. Please press the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody have a great day, and I will see you later on today. Doing something. Bye-bye.